Don Lemon was arrested by the feds for storming these white folks' churches. And I think, now I'm paraphrasing now, but he mentioned something about it's okay to traumatize the kids, but they need to learn about how unfair it is for, these people being deported or learn about ICE, whatever. Do I care? Hell no, I don't care. I do not care. And it's sad though. This is the sad part about it. These white folks put a battery in a lot of black people backs to do goofy shit that's not going to be beneficial to them at the end. It's just not. For the past few weeks, we've seen a lot of black people get arrested helping illegal immigrants or saying they protesting against ICE. And once again, I'm going to keep saying this. It's just mind-boggling how people are stepping their foot in for a group of people that have anti-black hatred for them. It's just wild to me. Then you see a bunch of people online talking about, don't y'all sit at the house? You said this ain't y'all business? Or y'all gonna sit it out? Or y'all not gonna help the ICE? Well, black Americans, y'all gonna be next. And I'm gonna keep saying this every time. When there was a time in history when white folks been on this land that we was not public enemy number one.
So this is got a man being straight up about Don Lemon. He does not care about Don Lemon being in jail. Why should he? He making valid points though. What we see is in the beginning of all this ICE going against ICE, anti-ICE, it was nothing but white people fighting against ICE. But it didn't get enough traction because black people weren't a part of it. That's just what it was. It's very facts. It's very true. Don't argue it with me. The reason why these protests haven't gone the way they're supposed to go is because black people aren't involved. So enter Don Lemon. I believe, my opinion, Don Lemon was paid to do this. They needed somebody black, somebody mainstreamed to get more attention to these protests, and that's what they did. But the only way these things get pushed is because they have the addition of black people. Look at the BLM, look, and then they turn into All Lives Matter. Look at the LGBTQRS community. That was all pushed because black people were a part of it. But what you see for the anti-ICE protests, black people are standing away. But a lot of people are feeling like this man, not just a black man, a lot of people. People are like, we don't care about Don Lemon. Don Lemon is doing this for attention. He's doing this to get out there. But I also think that Don Lemon was paid to go down to that Minnesota church to do what he did because he is a black man. He knew what he signed up for, just like those other protesters. People don't do that stuff just out of the norm, especially black people fighting for what? You're fighting for people that are actually taking away your jobs and your economic stability. These people were paid to go down in these churches and mess with and get attention to what's going on. And Don Lemon knows that. If you look at it, he's a genius in what he's doing. He is making his brand bigger. He is going to have so many people tuning into his next show when he finally gets out on bail or bond or whatever he gets, and he's going to make money. He know what he's doing, and he know this is calculated. He knows what to expect. But like this man said, at the end of the day, we got to continue to stay out of it. This is not our fight. Why would you fight for something that has been taking away your economic stability? It's not even about a race thing. It's about a money thing. The less people that leave here that are here illegally, refugee asylum seekers, but as long as they're gone, that is more jobs for the black community. It's just fact. It's not a race thing. I'm not trying to make this super racial, but it's just fact. The reason why the black community has gone down is because they open up the borders to get other people in so they can make all the money and so they can vote for them because we stopped voting for these people. The reason why we have an economic downfall is because of the Democrats. Sorry. So, but I love the fact that he said, I don't care about Don Lemon. This has nothing to do with me. I'm going to keep it pushing. But why would I help you guys when we were going through things and nobody stood with us? Makes sense.
When was it? ICE is not our concern. None of us grew up and our parents telling us about ICE. Our parents told us about white folks and the police and how to deal with them. Them the two main things that we had to deal with, that our grandma and granddaddies talked to us about, and our mamas and daddies talked to us about. Even our Negro teachers taught us about that. Our neighbors taught us about that. But reason why I don't care, because guess what? Guess who's gonna be on the guess who's gonna be the on the front page of this? Black people. Black people that's helping these folks. The lady, the head lady that stormed in that church last time, she was one of the first ones to get arrested. She was everywhere. She was the face of this shit. Now, I ain't saying white folks didn't get arrested, but they sure put a black face on there. They sure gonna put Don Lemon face on there.
Well, the reason why that is so is because they want to make it a civil rights issue. When we're talking about civil rights now we can get things pushed a little quicker. Now federal courts can step in. Now it's a civil rights issue. But it hasn't been a civil rights issue because black people have been away. We are the reason why a lot of these other cultures are thriving because of civil rights. A lot of the civil rights that we've gained, a lot of these other cultures have benefited from more than the black people. It's true. Just give you some education. So what you see is they're pushing for black people to join this is because they want it to be a civil rights issue. Of course, you're going to put Don Lemon everywhere. He's black. Of course, you're going to put the lady that started this on everywhere. She's black. You get more when you put black people on the front page. Black people are the ones that can take it from here to here. That's what they're doing. Don Lemon knows that. Don Lemon's smart, y'all. He's not just doing this. He's doing this because he's getting paid and he understands the economic benefit for him.
Anything that we do, when white folks push us out in the front, it never ends well. These white folks will leave you behind, bruh. They gonna forget about you, because you know why? Because they gonna find another dumb nigga to do the dumb shit. You see that with the Republicans, and you seeing it now with the Democrats. Dumb niggas shuck and jive for these white folks, and now they get caught up in some shit. And white folks in the background, even though it might be white folks get arrested, but you ain't gonna, their pictures are not gonna be blasted everywhere, just like the niggas is. And that's the thing that's crazy to me. That's why I would never, ever tell my people to go out here, fight, march, protest, go at ICE. ICE is federal, bro. They're not mall security. They're not Walmart security. They're not Target. These are federal motherfuckers, man. And y'all playing with these people. Y'all never done this when black people's getting underlined. Y'all wasn't running in white folks' churches protesting against that shit. When baby Tamir Rice got unalive and killed for playing outside, y'all wasn't storming in white people churches. Y'all wasn't doing that shit. If y'all was, somebody let me know.
We're going to end this right here, but what I can say, he's making a lot of valid points. You can definitely tell he's an old school black brother that's seen it all and understood. And he made a valid point. When we growing up, we were taught how to deal with white people and the police. We're not worried about ICE. Never will be. That has nothing to do with us. They want us to worry about ICE, but worrying about ICE does nothing for us. We should be in support of ICE because ICE is removing the people that are here illegally so we can get those jobs. So why would I, as a black man, go against ICE? Oh, because they're doing people the wrong way. Have you not seen how they did Rodney King? How you have not seen, what do you say, Tamir Rice? Have you not seen how they did Sonia Massey? Have you not seen how they did all these other black people? I seen it in the neighborhood growing up, how they were treated. Nobody fought for that. I just think that what we see from the other side is they're finally seeing and getting a dose of what black people have been doing and getting for their whole lives. And black people are like, we told you. We told you. We will never go up to a police officer and spit at him and kick his car and think we're going to be alive. That's never go across our brain because we know better. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Go get a Patreon. Link is in the description below. No Filter morning show coming very soon. Trying to get this thing next week, man. Crazy schedule, but I got to do it so I can touch the people every single day. But I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.